K. Prakash, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Business College of Technology. Today we are here to discuss a case study on alternative energy resources in vehicles. Okay. So, as a team, please introduce yourself. Balaji, Jeffrey.
This is Karthik.
So today we are going to discuss a detailed case study on alternative energy resources in vehicles. So by seeing this appearance, what is this? Can you judge? Wiper. Okay. So this is a wiper, this is a glass. So in all the vehicles nowadays these wipers are used. What is the purpose of these wipers? So what is the first stage in design thinking? Empathy. If there is no wipers, what is the problem faced by the drivers?
They cannot view the roads.
We cannot view the roads, especially during which seasons? During rainy seasons, and when we are going in hill stations. Without these wipers, what happens? We cannot see the roads. Another thing, what problem will be faced? If there is no roads are not properly seen, what happens? There is a chance of accidents. So this is the major empathy. Okay. So how this is working? On what basis? No. Initially in vehicles we have seen what type of energy is used. Electrical energy. So the energy which is made and it's stored in a battery. Okay. So in all the vehicles where there is a battery to store the energy. From the battery what happens? Energy is given so that a motor has there is a motor setup, so that what happens? It makes to move the so it continuously removes the water. Okay. Now what we are going to see is what is the other way to reduce the energy, or how the alternative energy can be produced to run these wipers. This is our case study today. What is the alternate energy? What is hybrid technology nowadays? Very good. What is hybrid energy? So the energy is produced from our vehicles, which is transformed into power and it is transformed. So alternative energy we are producing, and then it can be stored and be used. For example, what is the purpose of alternative energy? If more energy is found, it can be reused. So existing usage of fuels can be reduced. For example, what is one example for hybrid energy is, whenever a vehicle is going at a very high speed, when you apply the brakes, what happens? The vehicle is stopping. So what happens there? When you are applying the brakes, what happens in the wheel? There are wheel pads, it goes and brushes with the disc. So what happens is there is a friction. So a lot of friction, because of lot of friction, more energy is wasted. So that type of frictional energy can be absorbed and can be stored in the battery. This is one type of hybrid energy. So here in our project, what is the alternate energy sources we are having here? Solar energy. We can use the solar energy. So this is a solar panel. Okay, this is made of silicon cells. So this we can use an ideate. Okay. So what we can see from the solar panels, when the solar panels is used, the solar photovoltaics, where ideate is, we are going to follow method called as solar photovoltaics. What is the purpose of solar photovoltaics? So this is directly converts into current. Okay. So when this is fixed, what happens? The solar energy can be absorbed and then can be stored in a battery. Okay. So in normal vehicles, what happens? The energy is absorbed by the burning of the fuel, and then the piston is rotated, and then we are using the magnets, and then we are using dynamo, and then we are getting all the energy resources. But without disturbing that energy, these solar panels can be installed in the vehicles in any way. Okay. On the rooftop or any way, we can install the solar panels, and then we can get the energy. So when this alternative energy is used, it can be stored in a battery, can be used for these wipers or any other accessories. My question is, when you are parking a vehicle, okay, and then you are without unknowingly you are using your headlights on, what happens? The battery will drain off. Okay, suppose how to again to charge this battery? We have to start the vehicle by any other sources. So whenever the vehicle is moving or engine is started, what happens? Some energy transformation takes place and the battery gets recharged. But when you are using this solar energy, it does not allow the battery to go down. If the energy is utilized, what happens? Alternating the energy is absorbed the solar panel, so that what happens is the battery will be getting charged continuously. Whenever there is a drop in the battery, where you can use sensors and then you can observe the. So this is how an alternative energy sources can be utilized in the vehicles for this running of these wipers or any other accessories. So this is our case study on alternative energy in